Hey guys, back with another trade recap today on JP225. Took two trades today, one loss, one win. Let's get into it. So basically we start off at the hourly time frame. I don't really look at daily anymore because I'm just a quick scalper, in and out really quickly. We can see at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Tokyo 9 a.m. equities open. Price went up, swept the buy side liquidity of the 1 hour time frame, and pretty much traveled down, clearing out all the stop losses that's been put in here. Now there's a theory for that as well. So let's go down to the 5 minute time frame, and we can see structurally it's even clearer. So like I said, at 11 o'clock right here, price pretty much traveled straight up, sweeping buy side liquidity, creating a bearish gap indicating strong downward pressure. Eventually price just totally shorted all the way down with huge bearish pressure. Now, why did price rush all the way up here? Well, that's a simple explanation for that. So can you see these jagged moves towards the downside here? This is basically called engineered liquidity. So basically price moved in a jagged fashion all the way down here just for price to clear it. Stopping out the short sellers that have put in positions here, here, here. So basically, if you're shorting here, where will your stop loss be? It will be above that recent high. If you were shorting here, where would your stop loss be? Above the recent high. So this is known as low resistance liquidity run. You could see here that previous high here has also been swept. But why did I say this buy side liquidity is important, especially in the hourly time frame? Because normally, if time frames on the bigger time frames, I should say, it carries a bit more weight. So for swing traders or position traders, if they were shorting the market, for example, if I was to scroll and make the chart a little bit smaller, so traders who perhaps look at the 4 hour daily or weekly time frame who shorted the market from here 4th of December, they would actually have their stop losses placed above here. And normally with those stop losses, it just means that there's liquidity in the market in that area, also known as liquidity clusters. So price traveled all the way up, clearing those stop loss orders. And then, what does price do? Move towards the opposing liquidity, which has been generated as well, as you can see on the hourly time frame, which is very, very obvious. So you could see here, remember I told you about engineered liquidity and low resistance liquidity run. Well, coming back on the hourly time frame, you could see that price moved obviously towards the upside, but any traders that's longing the market from, let's say, here, 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 or even here, they will put their stop losses under the recent low. So that's how market moves. It targets liquidity, it generates them in the meantime, and sweeps them. That's basically how price travels. So back to my executions. I'll just show you, put on the execution marks to let you guys have a look. Price actually traveled a lot today, but I took my piece of the pie and I just, I could have held my trade longer, but, you know, it is what it is. So basically, I took my trade on the 1 minute time frame. So let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. Where is it? Yep. So when price swept the hourly buy side liquidity, I got very interested to see what the structure is like. So as we can see here, there's a lot of confluence. So basically, price swept the buy side liquidity here, as I'm repeating it now again at 11 o'clock. Market open, price rushed all the way up without slowing down, swept here, and quickly price reversed, creating these bearish gaps. You see here, bearish fair value gaps, 1, 2, a few, and it also, because I trade inverse fair value gaps, so basically on the way down, it created a bullish fair value gap, which was instantly inversed by the price movement going down. So I shorted it here. Um, but you know, I saw the price reversed, and I closed off my my position, because sometimes when price reverses, because price was in an uptrend, I close off my position because it could possibly want to travel higher again as well, because I'm actually trading against the trend. So if you could see here as well, there was a bullish fair value gap. And if you go down to, let's say, the 2-minute or 5-minute time frame, you could see that if price move up towards this side, it just means that it's respecting that bullish fair value gap, which indicates to me that price potentially may look to travel towards the upside, right? Look here. So there was a 5-minute fair value gap here. The price went into but closed above it. So that's why I closed off my first position. But that's fine because I risk quite appropriately. I don't risk too much during my trades. So that gave me an opportunity to enter the market again when I see this particular pattern forming. So as soon as price went back up, I closed off my position. What I noticed on the 1-minute time frame is that price swept the 1-minute buy side liquidity here and quickly reversed, generating, right? Let me take away this 5-minute iFVG, quickly generating, putting in a bullish fair value gap here, which price immediately inversed. So indicating to me that price is potentially, looking to go down, putting in some downward pressure and bearish pressure. And why would I say it wants to possibly come down? It's because, remember, we talked about low resistance liquidity run. So there's low resistance liquidity run right here. So there's here, here, and when price inversed, I open up another position here with my stop loss placed above most recent high here, and I took it off at this 1-minute sell side liquidity. Now if I held it longer, you will realize that on the 1-minute time frame there's clear low resistance liquidity run here with sell side liquidity here. And if you go down to even the further 5-minute or 15-minute time frame, you could see sell side liquidities here as well. So you could see eventually price went and cut all the way through, all the way down to about 50,400, like in 2 hours time. So you could see here that all these all this sell side liquidity got ran through. This was my trade yesterday. I posted on Twitter. It was a break-even trade. But yeah, basically that was my trade recap today. I won't say it's too bad. I was just following my rules. There was obviously a loss, which I recovered with this second trade that I took. So all in all, it was a positive day for me. But had I held a little bit longer, I would have caught a bit more of the move. But I was just following my plan. My job is just to catch a part of the move and just get done for the day. So I hope this video was useful for you guys, and I hope to drop more videos in the future on trade recaps, whether it's Nasdaq or JP225. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one.